Hello everyone and welcome back to Everything Quesadot. We're back with the next word, and the word that I chose for inspiration was hive. So this is my page. This is what I've done. Let me see if I can, there you go. And that's what it looks like. So I painted her on a separate cardstock. And fussy cut her out and then incorporated her onto this background that I played with stencils. And yeah, it was lots and lots and lots of layer. But there's a scrapbooking paper in the background. And then I built my layers on top of that. So I could already have that brown without having it to be paint. I just wanted the combination of textures. And I also glued down some strips of leftover dictionary from the pages that I've been using. Incorporated my word and the definition, and then this whole background is different layers of me playing with a stencil with this is by applying, okay, let me show you the stencil. I have this one here, and this is by Crafter's Workshop. I don't have the packaging anymore, so I don't know the name for it, but this is one. And then the other one that I used is this one here. This is the Mini Punchinella, also by Crafter's Workshop. Those are like the tiny ones that you see in some of the parts. And then the bigger ones are the ones that I created with that first one that I showed. And then in some parts I've put modeling paste with the paint already incorporated and then went over that when it was dry. But in some other places like these here, what I did was I put paint on my craft mat and I spread it underneath, and then I used it like a stamp. So that's why you get both looks. And then there's also, I don't know if you can, let me see if I can get closer. This texture here that you see in the background. There's like little dots. Well, they're kind of hidden now, but they're showing, peeking through in some areas. That's from this set here by Tim Holtz. I don't have too many of his sets, but I have this one and one other one that I use a lot. Maybe at some point someday I'll be able to get more, but I haven't yet. So I have these two. These are the ones that I have, and I used this one here for that effect. And I think that's basically it. Let me show you maybe some of the products. So this is a shimmer that I used on top of the definition part, and then I went over that with the stencil. I don't know if you can tell that, but there's just playing on that without covering the actual definition. And then I poured some of this two inks from the top to the bottom, and it dripped, and it's underneath, so you can't really tell, but all that black and gold that you see shimmering through, like the dark areas like that, that's the Liquitex ink that's been dripped like in different areas and from the top and the bottom, but you can't really see it anymore because I built on top of that. Those are the two gold colors that I used. That's my skin tone, and this is like the color that I used for the hive on her head. So this part here, the lighting is not the best because it's really late at night. And then let's see, there's more. There's those two oranges are the ones that I used for her lips because I wanted it to keep close to the yellows and not go to reds or pinks. So I kept it these two, and this is a poppy, and then this is more like this is an apricot, but it's a yellowish, very yellowish orange. So that's how I did this part here. And there's pencil mark because I wanted to leave it like roughly. And then for the eyes I used the same mustard colored. It's not mustard, it's called muted gold. This one here. But it's matte, so I used that one first, and then on top of that I used two greens to just dab on top. So that's how I got that effect. And then my little jelly roll pen and my acrylic paint. But that's basically, and then I just spread, I played around with like all those colors that you see there to build my layers, and then I just put some scrapbook paper here that I really like the pattern of, and to protect the page from this, and so it wouldn't be white, because I don't want it to stick here. There's so much humidity here that yeah, I have to do that. And it's getting so, look, It's getting so thick. This is a really old sketchbook, so I had to do this today. I had to use one of those what do you call it? Masking tapes. They're okay. I can't remember the name right now. It's too late for me. But I had to reinforce it there, and I had to reinforce it here because it was coming apart. Because look, it's so thick already that look, that's all. And I still have I have enough to finish the alphabet, so I'm gonna have to keep it pretty flat. Oops, that's not my favorite page. But these are all the pages that I've done in the past few days. These are all the pages with the, can you see? So it's that one, and then this one, and then that one, and this, that one. They're all in order since I started. Oops, you get that glare. And I had to put the tissue paper, the wax paper in between because it was so humid the past few days. That's the Emerald Lady. And this was the first one. So those are the ones that I've been doing with my words. If you guys have been keeping up, that's what I've been doing this whole past week. And it's been lots of fun. So tomorrow I have the letter I, and I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. I still haven't picked the word. So I'll do that tomorrow and hopefully be able to share it soon. I hope you're enjoying this. And for those of you who are leaving comments, thank you so very much, because it really helps me to know that you're liking it and you're watching, and it shows your support, so it really motivates me to keep on going. So thank you so much for taking the time to leave me comments, letting me know that you've been here and that you've watched the video and you've liked what you're seeing. So take care. I'll see you as soon as I have something new on this series or something else to share. Besitos to all. And I also use these two color pencils to add some details to the edge, because I didn't want to use the black pen. I wanted her to blend into that that beehive type of look. So I kept it pretty smooth on the edges this time. And I like it more. I like how it blends more. Like when I did this one yesterday, I like how this page turned out, but she was looking super pretty without that edge. Didn't really need it. I just did it to blend it in with all the doodling that I have done. So this time I tried it like that. So what do you think? Without or with? See, they don't pop out as much, but they kind of blend like a painting, so I like it. But you let me know what you think, and I'm ready for my next word tomorrow. So I'll leave you with that. The cookies are a little bit quieter tonight, not as happy as last night. I still have the water running next door, and I love the sound of it, so I love working outside with that behind me. But time to go. I can't keep you much longer, okay? Besitos, take care, and thanks again. Bye-bye.